To me, biking is a lifestyle. It's been everything. Has lifelong friends. It will continue to do that for me, and it's amazing. Where I grew up, there wasn't any public jumps or public bike parks really weren't a thing, you know, like sanctioned city parks. If I wanted to ride any kind of dirt jump, I had to build it. And so that definitely spawned the shovel and the digging to ride kind of aspect, you know, building that dream.
Kyle Jameson, man, he's just so easygoing. He's there for community.
We definitely can put quite a bit of dirt on the landings. And I think that'll make this line feel a lot more comfortable. It up, so it's a step up. Yep. And then it rollers into that line.
I guess I think personally that when you find a true master of their craft, they usually are very humble.
No ego, just comes out, does their job, gets in, gets it done, and gets it done on time.
I got involved with COTA through Emmy Andrews. And so I sat down with Emmy, you know, back when I first started my company and told her I've got ideas for evolving some of the parks in Bend.
The Lair is more like a bike park. There's little 9-year-olds totally sending it, and there's older folks like me trying to get their wheels off the ground.
The first time the Lair started getting built would have been maybe 2005. One of the main players from the get-go was Sam Pinner. Joe Treenan came in, he ran it for a few years, and then from that was Drew Barber, the current main guy for the Lair and free riding in Central Oregon. From the onset, there was always the idea of building jumps for us, but building jumps for the kids, get them out here.
Kyle brings a really good design sense. He's just an amazing trail designer, and he was able to kind of change the jumps, not in a massive way, but just in a way that kind of freshens it up, makes it a little more new school, and kind of gives those dynamics of the jumps that riders are looking for these days.
KJ's gone bigger than any of us. That personal experience, you know, lends to being able to design and properly build these things. Obviously everyone looks up to him too, and so when they see him out there putting the work in, everyone gets stoked, and we know that it's going to be built right.
Even if you did like a rock wall at the bottom and then put dirt on top of that, so you're not just digging forever.
Yep.
That kind of stuff will help these jumps last forever. And then when you move on, you pass that knowledge to the next kids, you know?
Okay.
And that'll help with this place.
Working with Kyle on a couple of different trails over the years, knowing that he's a guy he's a rampage guy. He can do 50-foot, big gaps, big jumps. But I've worked with him on a couple of different trails where it has to be smaller, more for the mainstream people. He gets it. He understands what's needed by the public and what people are looking for, and he adds his flavor to it, which just makes it even that much more special.
The jumps look amazing. They really look good. Kyle's doing a really good job.
They look amazing. I'm super excited to ride them.
That's what keeps me inspired. I still have a little kid inside me, and yeah, it's awesome to see the army of Groms show up, and you know they're all helping each other and teaching each other how to do it. They're looking up to the kids that know what they're doing. And
you pack the lip, and there's like a bunch of pine needles and stuff in there.
Yeah, that's the community that I moved here for to be a part of.
The work at the Lair, it really exceeded my expectations in terms of bringing the community out and bringing them together and seeing those little kids digging alongside people in their 50s, and it was pretty heartwarming, I gotta say.
That jump looks sweet, man.
Done. Get 16 kids out here and
Crazy, huh?
yeah, it's all done.
And they're into it. All they want to do is sweat.
I guarantee one of the 14, 15 kids that were there is gonna be a professional trail builder one day. You know, they have a lot of tools at their fingertips. They've got these jump parks, they've got all these legal trail networks that, you know, I didn't have growing up. And 8 to 13 years old, these kids are busting whips and hitting jumps that I would have dreamed about having in my backyard growing up. It was super cool to be a part of that at the Lair and witness what kind of future Ben's athlete has.
Yeah. That is so awesome. Thanks for riding with me, boys.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
William,
that was fun.
good stuff. Later, dudes!
It was definitely a treat to be able to get involved with the kids and, you know, be digging in my tool, which is the excavator now, and they're digging next to me at an age that I started at. I'm just that same kid, and now I've evolved into this machine that does it all with his arm and hydraulics and fuel.